I feel like we've done this one
Oh
before.
my God, have we?
Yeah.
Am I running out of beats already?
Yeah.
All right, well. See, you're better at that than me. I just come up with the beats and you sang the song.
Oh.
Hey, well, hold on. I got it. Hey, guys and cakes.
And you rogues who are sneaky.
Why don't you join Roger and Chris?
As we
entertain the geeky?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's kind of what we do here.
Guys, we just did that whole intro for you that was totally planned to show you what it's like behind the scenes for us.
That was not planned at all.
Much like this show.
Oh my God. You guys want to see a mess? We got a mess for you right here. Check this train wreck out.
We literally just throw poo on the wall and see what sticks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Straight up.
Oh yeah. How you feeling about Spider-Man: Homecoming?
I'm stoked. I'm gassed. I'm geeked. I'm ready to go.
Are you? Like, we got less than a week now.
Yeah.
And the pre-reviews have been amazing.
Yeah.
And okay. So it's official now. It is 100% official. Venom is not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out.
Yeah, because that's what Kevin Feige or Fig said. He's like, I guess anything's possible. That guy's a jerk.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because this is what he did. A week before they announced Sony, he's like, guys, that's probably never going to happen. And then they're like, guys, guess what? We're working with Sony. Check this out. Spider-Man in the MCU. Hold on, check it out. He's going to be there. And you're like, yeah. So I do not believe for a second anything that man says. I think the Amy Pascal lady or whatever, I think that's her name, right?
Fired is her new name. Fired is her new name.
That lady can't get fired. But yeah, I think she slipped up and he was like, no, you can't say that until we make the official and not Marvel. No,
I like to think that, like, in Kevin Feige's mind, when she said it, like, we all saw the meme of him, like, what the fuck, bitch? Here I am saying it's not going to happen. If I was Kevin Feige, I would have kept my mouth shut and be like, just sign right here because you said it was already part of the Marvel Universe and we're not paying you a fucking dime.
They don't have to pay him anyway. They just get they're like, hey, we make the movies, you get to distribute them, publish them, and we get to use the characters. You're welcome. And they're like, okay, yeah, no, you guys make all the money. And that's what this Amy lady said in the press conference where she
dropped the bomb.
No, it's the one after that where they officially said he's not part of it yet. But it was like, hey, they know the formula.
Yeah.
And I respect that, and I'm going to let them know their formula, and they just do what they do, and we watch.
That formula. We've already talked about that formula.
As long as it doesn't turn into Star Wars.
They're redoing the origin story of Spider-Man.
Are they?
Like something about the... I read snippets about why Uncle Ben is not going to be in the MCU.
Because everybody's sick of hearing the same thing?
No, but they mentioned like one sentence like we know that they're doing the spider bite differently.
Huh.
So I'm kind of curious how this is going to work out. And then you heard what Tom Holland had to say about him being in Iron Man 2. Well, not him, but Peter Parker being in Iron Man 2.
That he was in fact the child that you see getting ready to blast one of those things with the Iron Man helmet on, the arc reactor hand thing. Yeah.
Hey, you know what that's called? Bullshit. I'm gonna say it out. I'm gonna say it loud, and I'm gonna say it proud. That is the George Lucas, I wrote 9 episodes of Star Wars before I made the first movie bullshit we're buying into in Hollywood these days.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, they...
That was just something fun. Somebody's like, we can pretend that was Peter Parker.
The entire time. Let's go ahead, let's do it. Oh, look, their ages are close. It works. But we know. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
You know, I need to go back and watch Iron Man 1 and 2, because I have not watched those movies in a long time.
I've only seen Iron Man 2 like once.
I remember going to see Iron Man opening night. I was still in high school. It was my senior year of high school, and me and a buddy went, and we went to the midnight premiere, all that, because it was midnight back then.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
they didn't do this 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock shit.
PM,
no.
Come watch your midnight. No, it was 11:59 was too fucking soon.
Yeah.
I skipped prom to go see Spider-Man at midnight.
Rightfully so.
Damn right.
So... we go to, the midnight showing. I show up at school the next day, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, having those dreams.
Yeah. I show up at school the next day exhausted, and I was like, man, it was so worth it. And me and him are texting each other all day, because he had a sidekick. You remember the sidekick?
I remember the sidekick. I was out of high school when the sidekicks came out.
We're texting each other all day, and it's like, dude, can you believe that just happened? Can you believe... ... that just happened.
They made a damn good movie.
It was awesome, man, and we were so stoked about it. And then a few months later, Twilight comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, Twilight came out.
A few months, yeah.
Yeah, okay, what's your point about Twilight?
I don't know.
You know what? Here we go. Here's my
Showing
moment.
my age, I guess.
Oh, go fuck off. Here's my thing. I went and saw Twilight with my first wife. That'll show you something.
I went and saw Twilight opening night.
I don't know if it was opening night.
I did see that one opening night.
I can respect the first Twilight movie.
It's a good movie.
No, whoa.
It's beautifully shot,
I'm
Roger.
not going to say it's a fucking good movie. It's horribly acted. It's horribly directed. It is beautifully shot. The cinematography is fantastic.
It is.
And it was an independent movie that made it big. And for that, I give it kudos. But that's it. The movie still sucked.
That was not an independent movie. Summit was already huge.
No. The budget for it, all that was independent. It was an independent movie. It was right before Summit got huge. Yeah. Twilight is technically an independent movie. The sequels were backed with major studio money, yes. But Twilight, the first movie, was independent. They spent more money on the fucking song from Paramore.
Oh, man, that song's awesome, Decode.
Yeah.
I love it.
They spent a lot of money on that fucking song. It's like Clerks, you know? They spent a lot more money on the soundtrack for Clerks than they did to actually film Clerks.
Fair enough. I paid more for the legal team than I did the movie.
Exactly.
No, man, that movie was decent. I like that movie, actually.
I can respect it. Doesn't mean I like it.
It is beautifully shot.
It is very well shot. The sequel sucked.
No, the sequel... So going into the second and third movies in that franchise... I had high hopes that they would be beautifully shot like the first one.
They were horrible.
It was not the same.
And they didn't need to do Twilight 4. Like, that is completely...
Oh, the extra... Because they split the last one into two parts?
No. Well, so there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's 4, 1, 4, 2. Okay?
Yeah.
Even in the books, whatever the fuck it's called, New Moon, Eclipse, fucking bullshit, sparkly vampires, and whatever. That story didn't need to happen. The fucking... At the end of the third movie, everything was wrapped up. The big bad was already killed. Jacob was cool with Belle and Edward being together. Everything was fucking done. Then you just tack on another 6 hours of bullshit, of sparkly vampire bullshit that you didn't need to fucking do. Everything was fine at the end of the third movie. I do want to
know what possessed somebody to be like, you know what? These vampires, Stephanie Meyer is her name.
Yeah.
These vampires... They're not like the vampires. They go in the sunlight and they get sparkly.
What it was she remembered Interview with the Vampire.
That movie's so good.
She remembered Interview with the Vampire being hot and steamy and sexy and was like, oh, but remember when Tom Cruise got scary? And it was scary? So let's not have scary vampires. Let's just have hot, steamy vampires that sparkle! I'm sorry, I hate the fucking sparkly vampire. I'm a monster. And that first movie, all about eye fucking.
Oh, I know.
And Edward coming way too soon.
I like the eye fucking. That movie sparked...
I can't stand your smell. It makes me horny.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious. It's unbearable.
I can't stand it. And she's like smelling her. Like, it's like that this bitch watched Top Gun one too many times. That scene where Maverick walks up and goes, you know what, Slider? You stink.
You know what's...
It made a whole thing about that.
She, her... that she's doing through the whole movie. Those made the movie.
I knew there was something about
you. A 10-year-old Twilight review. That's what we're doing right now. This movie is beautifully shot.
Why the fuck are we talking about Twilight? No one gives a shit about Twilight.
This is my fault.
It is your fault.
I accept responsibility for
Chris. That. Did you see that we might be getting a Blade remake?
Yes, I did see that.
How exciting
Marvel
is that?
Marvel owns Blade too.
Yeah, how exciting. Keep them out of the fucking cinematic universe.
Dude, is a Netflix series.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It'd be sick, dude.
Oh my god, yeah. Sick. Him joining the Defenders season 2.
I don't even put him in Defenders. They can nod hats at him, but just have him out there killing shit.
Oh my god, that'd be so awesome.
And have his own little thing.
Can we get Wesley Snipes to be Blade again?
I don't care about that. I don't really care for him as a person.
Fine, but he did a really good job as Blade.
It was cool. They could get a new guy to do it. Who? It was fine. I don't know.
Okay. Damn.
If I had a bunch of money and time, I would cast it. Sure.
I wish I could take the picture of the face of hate daggers you're throwing at me.
I'm just like,
you're not eye fucking, you're eye killing. Okay, go back to eye fucking me, Chris.
I'm just like, why would you ask me that? I don't have a group of people that are like, hey, let's do casting.
Maybe you'd be like Jaden Peele or fucking.
No, if somebody was like
Morgan Freeman, I don't know.
Would you cast this? I'd be like, yeah, I'll fucking cast it.
Jaden Smith, whatever the fuck Will Smith's kid's name is.
Absolutely not.
Michael B. Jordan.
Nope.
The guy from Black Dynamite.
Which one?
Oh no, he's playing Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Never mind. He
Shut
can't
up.
do it. He can't do it.
I mean, I guess he could.
I mean, he could keep out of the
We'll
universe.
give him like some prosthetics and stuff, so he looks a little different.
It's called acting, Chris. You can be a different role.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, I don't know who I would pick.
Well, that's the thing. That's why you take the time to cast it.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, have Nick Fury as Blade. I'm here, motherfuckers.
I'm tired of these fucking vampires.
Somebody get these motherfucking vampires out of this motherfucking city.
Speaking of Sam Jackson, they're redoing Shaft again.
Shaft.
And he's not going to be Shaft.
Stupid.
Right? Right? Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Doesn't even
here.
make sense.
I mean, he's not the original Shaft.
Just stop the reboots, man.
He's not the original Shaft. I get that. But Richard Roundtree, you know, I think he's dead now. Can't really reprise his role.
They need to go and make a cool new movie about new stuff.
Like what? Let's talk. Let's talk about your perfect movie, Chris. Because
so I've got plans for a movie called My Best Friend.
have we talked? That's me. I know.
It's not about us.
It is about
It's about
me.
my stepdad and his best friend.
No,
Yes.
I'm your best friend.
Okay, Roger. We're not disputing that. I'm talking about this movie. That's
Oh,
the title.
I'm sorry. I
okay?
just hear my best friend and I get a little warm feeling in my pants.
You need to calm down. But basically, the movie starts off at a funeral with Christmas music being played, and that's White Christmas.
That's my wife's favorite Christmas movie.
This is so this actually happened. My stepdad's best friend died.
Right.
And when he did, they played White Christmas at his funeral. Now,
Was it Christmas?
no,
That's very odd.
he loved Christmas.
I hate Christmas.
But throughout the entirety of the funeral, people kept going up to my stepdad because him and my stepdad were BFFs. They hung out. They worked together. They were together all the time, every day. And he goes up to him. Everybody's going up to him. They're like, I'm waiting for him to jump up out of the coffin and scare the shit out of me. Because that's the type of person that he was.
Oh my God. That's
So
awesome.
he would like dig a hole in his front yard and put like a hose in it and pretend to be doing work and act like he hit a pipe and start spraying the hose everywhere to fuck with the neighbors. And I want to be a recap of him and his interactions with people at the funeral.
Interesting. So it's like 13 Reasons Why, but good.
Yeah, it's not 13 Reasons Stupid. Glorification of suicide.
So that just gave me a whole new thing. Like, so when I die, like, I want a spring-loaded device put in my fucking casket. Like, that's the new thing now. God damn it, that's gonna happen. So, and like, it's like Pop Goes the Weasel. At a random moment, I'm just gonna pop up out of the casket.
Dude, that would be so fucking... I hope it's a really strong spring and your whole body falls out of the coffin. Or if they just... Hold on, no. What if they've already closed it? And
Right,
they just hear thud. And people are like, fuck! Get him out!
So the way I picture it now is like the casket springs forward. Like I just sit up and then I slowly lay back down in the casket. Like Pop Goes the Weasel, and I hope it's like during some very touching like one of the few people that actually has something nice to say about me. And then you say thwack. There we go. That's gotta happen. And God, okay. Yeah. Now I want that to happen.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I
Courtney, baby, make that happen. Because I'm going to die way before you. Statistically speaking.
Not based on your blood pressure, dude.
Dude, no, my blood pressure's amazing.
They're like, hey, you're fine.
Yeah, they're like, hey, fat guy.
How?
No, that's exactly the look that the doctor gave me. They're like, they hitting their thing, and they're like, all right, your blood pressure's good.
Real good.
Like really good. Lose some weight, but your blood pressure's good.
And you're like, I don't think you're in a position to tell me
don't
what
tell me how
to
to
do.
live my life, doctor.
Apparently
you're
I'm perfectly
fucking
healthy.
Yeah, my blood pressure's fine. Cholesterol, I don't know.
I went and my blood pressure was a little bit high the other
I
day. I was stressing though.
You freaked out.
Well, no, so I go to the doctor and they're like, I don't know, it was so stupid, and I was stressed out just being there. And they're like, did you drink any energy drinks today? And I'm like, yeah, I did.
7.
2.
Okay, I was off by a couple.
By 5.
That's how I count beer. I say 2, I really drank 7.
Okay, fair enough. But I'm like, yeah, I did. They're like, are you stressed right now? I was like, yes.
I'm at the fucking doctor. What the fuck? No one comes to the doctor and not be stressed, you ignorant fucktards.
I don't go to the doctor ever.
Right. I don't go to the doctor unless there's something about ready to fall off.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm making sure I don't have cancer or something.
Even then, I'm like, it's probably too late to do anything about it.
Oh, no, I'm like, hey, I'm pretty in tune with my body, so I'm like, I'll know.
And this is how Chris dies of like a cold. He's like, I know when I'm sick.
No, so I get there, and they're like, well, you're all right. Your symptoms could be pointing to a specific ailment, but
we don't know.
So we're gonna send some of your pee off because they took a pee sample.
Hey, man, at least you know you're okay.
No, I don't. I'll get a call today.
Well, they haven't called yet, and it's pretty late in the day.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I'll probably get a call tomorrow.
You're not dead.
No, I'm not too worried about it. They're like, if your symptoms worsen,
no, wait till you get
go to the ER.
Like, wait till you get that phone call, like where they actually run some tests and they're actually looking for cancer. That is a phone call you don't want to have.
That's fair.
Like, that is the worst. Oh my god, that's the worst waiting I've ever done. Where they're like, you might have stomach cancer. Let's look into this. And you're like, oh my god.
I got one for you.
Oh my god.
So my uncle.
It's worse. Hold on. That's worse than a pregnancy scare. I've been through that.
Okay, now I got one worse for you.
All right.
My uncle has a disease called connective tissue disease.
All right.
And you get these, like, your tissues that connect muscle to bone get these lumps on them and they stiffen up.
Yeah.
So you can't really move. It's excruciating. Now, with connective tissue disease, sometimes it will show up as a false positive on an HIV test.
Oh, man.
My uncle is a nurse. So he is running IVs and stuff like that. And one day he had a crazy lady pull out an IV and her blood squirted all over his arm. Okay? So he goes, takes the test, gets a positive, and the doctor calls his wife and is like, hey, are you sitting down? She's like, what do you mean am I sitting down? She's like, are you sitting down? She's like, just fucking tell me what's going on. And the doctor's like, we just got a positive HIV reading. And she's like, holy shit. My aunt's thinking I'm going to kill your uncle. Her husband, she's like, I'm going to fucking kill him. And he's thinking, because she, the wife relays it to him, he's thinking, oh my god, it's from this fucking this lady who I ran an IV on, and her crazy ass pulled it out, and her blood got all over me. So he's freaking out. This is on a Friday. They're like, come in, we got to take a second test just to confirm it. He has to wait all weekend until Monday to get the fucking results for this next
This
blood.
is AIDS, man. Come on.
That's torture right there.
I did have an ex-girlfriend, though, one time tell me.
I'm not just sure I'm HIV positive.
Right.
Did she really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, after I broke up with her, she's like, well, you probably need to go get tested because I have HIV. She had me believe this for like 3 fucking years.
Oh, she lied to you?
Yeah, she lied to me. To freak me out.
That's amazing.
I was getting tested on the DL for like 3 years, man. I was every fucking time like, that fucking bitch, that fucking bitch, that fucking bitch.
Do I have it?
Do I have it? No, I'm good.
That's hilarious.
It's not hilarious. Ladies, don't do that. Guys, don't do that.
That is like the best way
if you get your heart broken, don't fucking tell them you have AIDS.
I don't know. I think that's a good way to go.
Write slut on their car and keys like the old-fashioned way.
No, mess with their brain. That's amazing. That's psychological warfare, and she won. Who won that breakup? She did. Because for 3 years, your dumbass was going to get tested. Do I have it now?
Do I have it now?
Is it in remission?
Does HIV
Is it lying dormant?
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
They cured Ebola.
Did they?
Yeah, there's an Ebola vaccine now.
Thank God.
I don't know if I was ever really worried about me personally getting Ebola, but it's a disease I never wanted.
Well, here's what we're going to do then. We're going to instruct these folks to go to entertainthegeeky.com.
Like, comment, subscribe?
Yeah. Guys, get on Facebook or Twitter and tweet at us or
tell us what fun disease you don't want to have.
Yeah. Let's talk diseases.
Let's talk diseases, folks.
So yeah, let us know what you don't want to get.
His sister died of the cancer.
Jane Foster was supposed to, and
yeah,
they made her Thor instead.
Yeah. We really got it.
But yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Go to entertainthegeeky.com. Do all that stuff. And as always, stay geeky.
I got nothing.